Okay, guys, I don't have the looks or the long hair of Marcos. And I actually look better in person. I'm funnier and I'm more handsome and talk better. But I had to tape this because I will be on a plane at the time that you guys are doing the event. So, to show you what we do here in San Francisco, I'm going to take you to a little tour and then I will come back. You know where I am. This is the Facebook headquarters. However, Mark Zuckerberg wanted his people to remember that one day you can be here, well, the next day you can be here. So actually, yes, behind this mighty sign is Sun Microsystems, a huge company that was here, that actually failed miserably. It was one of the biggest companies in Silicon Valley, and within a year, about 10 years ago, their assets had to be sold. There's another giant here who has the same thing. These are the headquarters of Google. And Google did not build these headquarters. This was Silicon Graphics, another big giant in the 1980s and 90s in Silicon Valley that doesn't exist anymore, and who actually used to compete with Sun Microsystems. I told you I look better in person. Anyway, these two companies have something in common. These two giants are on the headquarters of two other giants who failed. And this is the first ingredient that here at Innovation Lab in San Francisco we use to guide whatever we do. The second principle we use is design thinking. Specifically, the concept of minimum viable fill in the blank. Here's another video. A week ago, this sign used to be SolarCity, and now it's Tesla, the new energy company whose MVP, the Tesla, was only used to prove that they can actually power your home, your city, and your country. See, Silicon Valley is actually not that good at inventing. A lot of the things that have made us huge were not invented here. The internet was not invented here. Drones were not invented here. AI was not invented here. What we are amazingly good at is applying inventions to solve big problems. From Airbnb and Uber, Google, Facebook, Apple, HP, you name it. And that's the reason why we have an office here in Silicon Valley. We apply two concepts: failing successfully and design thinking, to transform knowledge into experience and help our clients solve the big problems. Here's a little case study on how we apply these two principles to branding. A couple of years ago, a big company called Gigia came to us and gave us a challenge. How can we transform our messaging to gain a competitive edge? So here's what we had before. And applying rapid branding, here's what they have now. It took only 1 month to get from A to B. The transformation was so radical that their biggest venture capital supporter, Mayfield, which has been in the market for 50 years, came to us and said, can you do the same thing for us? And this is what we did for them. We've done this for tech companies, wine companies, financial companies, small tech companies, large tech companies, and public companies, and the result is always transformational because we are applying the basic principles of Silicon Valley, failing successfully, and design thinking to create impactful communication. We use the same approach to innovation to collaborate with Stanford on rapid engineering. The same approach to innovation to connect high schools around the world on hackathons. Actually, the first one is happening in a few months. We use these same principles to help startups go to Europe, to help startups come to Silicon Valley. And to help large corporations remember that if they don't innovate, they can end up the way that Sun Microsystems ended up, on the back of the sign of the next big thing. So that's basically it, guys. You're probably running behind. I still don't like the way I look on video, so I will stop here. Hopefully, when you come to Silicon Valley, you give us a call. We would love to host you here. And remember, fail successfully and apply design thinking to that, and you will be on the top of innovation every single time. Bye.